You can't dream about something that doesn't exist. Growing up in 1980s Quebec, the only hockey teams Danielle Goyette could dream of playing for were in the NHL. Fast forward to 2017, and you'll find a game that is played internationally, and girls everywhere have a whole new dream to realize.
Envoie Danielle Goyette!
It's better late than never could be Danielle Goyette's personal mantra. The native of Saint-Nazaire, Quebec, wouldn't make her international debut for Canada until the age of 26. In 9 women's IIHF tournaments, Goyette won 8 gold medals and 1 silver. A testament to her longevity is the fact that she scored more points in her final World Championship at the age of 41 than she did at her first. When Danielle Goyette retired, she ranked 4th all-time with 68 points at the Women's Worlds and 3rd all-time with 37 goals. When the women's game made its Olympic debut in 1998, Goyette was front and center. She would go on to play in 3 Olympic Games, earning 1 silver and winning 2 gold medals in 2002 and 2006. Her ability to show up on the world's biggest stage is evident by her 15 goals in 16 Olympic Games.
Here comes Goyette, moving in, shoots, scores!
In 218 career games with the Canadian national women's team, Goyette recorded 113 goals and 105 assists. She was her nation's flag bearer for the opening ceremonies at the 2006 Olympic Games in Turin, Italy. A true pioneer, Danielle Goyette is the 5th woman to have the honor of calling herself a member of the Hockey Hall of Fame.
To present Danielle Goyette's plaque, honored member Geraldine Heaney.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. I want to thank Lanny McDonald and his selection committee for giving me the great honor. I would also like to congratulate the other inductees, Dave, Mark, Timu, Paul, Mr. Jacob, and Mr. Drake that cannot be with us tonight. Playing hockey as a young girl wasn't always easy. I started to play hockey around the age of 4 or 5 years old. I played on the outside ring until I was 14. It wasn't until I was 15 years old that I started to play on a team. And once a week we played, only played once a week, and we had tournaments once in a while during the season. My role model growing up was the Montreal Canadiens. I watched them every Saturday night. After every game, I went outside and tried to mimic the move of the Guy Lafleur, the Matt Naslund, and any other NHL players playing that night. They were the one who inspired me to play the game I love, hockey. It was in 1991 that I got invited by Hockey Canada to be part of the national program. From 91 to 96, not a lot of players wanted to play with me. First of all, couldn't speak English, didn't know any system. I was the kind of players that, read and react to the game. But one day, when I found out that women's hockey would be at the Olympics in Nagano, my life changed. I decided to move to Calgary, learn English. It was one of the hardest things I ever done in my life. Trying to find a job when you don't speak the language, it was a huge challenge. But I was determined to do anything in my power to be part of the first ever Canadian women to participate in '98 Nagano Olympics. I had a dream to make the national team, a dream to represent my country at the World Championships, a dream to make the first ever women's team to represent Canada at the Olympics. Every day, I was thinking about being part of the national team. That was the only thing I wanted. In 1996, I decided to move to Calgary to try to start to train full-time. And after losing my mom in '96, I knew I had to follow my dreams. I didn't want any regrets. My parents were, everything for me. They taught me what it takes to have success. They demonstrate teamwork. I have 7 siblings. I know what teamwork is about. They show me dedication and how to excel in hard work. Unfortunately, they didn't have a chance to see me at the Olympics, as my dad too passed away just before the opening ceremony at the Olympics in Nagano in '98. But I knew down deep that they were watching, the both of them. I learned quickly that when an opportunity shows up in life, we have to be ready for the challenge and live our life like every day, like it's our last. For me, hockey is a universal language. Anybody can play. You just need to have a chance to prove it. I was so happy to represent my country on the international stage at 9 World Championships and 3 Olympics. I did everything I could, and I did as long as I could. Playing for your country could be a lot of pressure, but for me, it was a drug. I never had enough, just want more and more. I wish I could have played longer. All the experience I went through with hockey was phenomenal, but what can I tell you is tonight, all these experiences made me a much better person. I learned so much. I learned how to fight through adversity, and I became more confident as a person. Because of that, I really think we need to give a chance to the kids to have more opportunity to be involved in sport. For me, I always say, sport, the best school of life, and we have to follow that. I'm so proud to say that I became a role model for young girls that have an opportunity to play hockey, and that it's okay to play the game we love so much. I look up, now young girls look up to women's hockey players as their role models. One story I would like to tell is in 2002, going to the Olympics, the national team, we lost 8 games in a row. We were not favored to win the gold. And when we got there, me and Geraldine, he was my roommate at that time, and we saw Pat Quinn sitting on his bench smoking his cigar outside our condo. And we went to talk to him, and we had a bet. I said, Pat, if we win the gold medal, you're going to have to owe me a cigar. He kept his word. After we won the gold medal, we came back the day after, me and Geraldine walking out our condo with our gold medal, because trust me, when you win the gold, you want to wear it as long as you can. And we saw Pat, and he called us, and he said, hey, girls, come here. He said, I'm so proud of you guys. The game last night was amazing. So many penalties. You stay focused. You were composed on the bench. He said, oh, by the way, here. And he pulled his jacket, and he gave us a cigar. That was pretty amazing. And that's when, like he said to me, he said, Danielle, the guys are going in the gold medal game in a couple days, and I promise you, I will tell the guys to play like a girls, and they will know what I mean by that. This is when we knew, when we won the gold medal, we had a big impression on Canadians winning the gold. Not one athlete can make it to the top without having friends and family. Support, a team of people to guide you to the right direction. Putting in so many hours to make sure that you can be at your best. I owe a lot to so many people. People believed in me. This great honor would never happen to me if possible without them. My family support always been strong. Some of my sisters are here tonight. Ma famille a toujours été un grand support. J'ai mes sœurs ici ce soir. J'ai France, Pierrette, Linda, Josie. J'ai mes beaux-frères, mes nièces, mes cousins, et des amis de Saint-Nazaire. I also want to support, in the village of Saint-Nazaire, Quebec. They were there to support me when everything started in 1998. Without their support, I don't think I would be able to go to the Nagano Olympics. My coaches, had so many good coaches along my journey. They always challenged me to be better. My off-ice trainers, they pushed me to be to the max all the time. Our medical staff, they did everything to keep me on the ice. Not an easy task after 24 dislocation and 3 surgery. Not to mention, I didn't attend my first Olympic until I was 32 years old. Now in my 50s, I can tell you that I might have put my body through more than it desired. Most of all, I need to thank all my teammates. Over the years, they challenged me, they inspire me, and become a long life friends. Just to name some of them, Haley Wickenheiser, let me tell you, was the most intense player I ever played with. You know, Cassie Campbell, Vicky Sonora, you know, we were called the old dogs in the 2000 Olympics. And, you know, I never had to worry about them if they were ready for a game, because when you're old, you're getting more consistent. And let me tell you, we were old. In 2007, I finally retired as a player at the World Championship in Winnipeg in 2007. I played with Kelly Bichard and Vicky Sonora, and they're still good friends of mine. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to have played with great players and play with great teams. To play in front of your friends and family, it's an amazing experience. I'm so thankful for the opportunity that I have won the Team Canada for the last time in Winnipeg, winning a gold medal. I feel so lucky, like the luckiest person in the world right now, inducted to the Hockey Hall of Fame. What a dream. It's because all of the players that I played with, without them, I would not be able to be standing here today. I will forever hanging with all my idol at the Hockey Hall of Fame. Wow. I would like to say good luck to the national team who are going to their journey to the 2018 Olympic in South Korea. I know you will all enjoy the experience. Finally, thank you everyone for being here tonight to celebrate this great evening with me, and thank you for making women part of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Thank you and bonne soirée.